Hey, it's Mike over at fishyourassoff.com, and today what we're talking about is the complete redfish fishing tackle box, because you really don't need a lot to catch redfish. I put extra things on here that you don't need, because all you need is one that I'm going to tell you about. But if you feel like it, go ahead and get the rest, because sometimes you can't find them. But redfish eat just about anything. The key is getting in their strike zone, which is low. You know, if it's 6 feet of water, what are you fishing with a top water plug for? It doesn't make any sense. They're never going to bite it. But when the water is this deep, might be the best way to do it is with top water, because everything else is going to get snagged up in the oysters or grass or whatever you're fishing. So that's what we're going to talk about today. So number one, if you've seen these, you're probably tired of me saying it, blah, blah. You only need two colors. You need something light when it's clean water or just a little bit stained. You need something light, and you need something dark. That's it. That's all you need. It could be, this is probably a June bug color. It's just purpley. Purples are good. It could be root beer, could be anything. And then you want different sizes. These are a little bigger, right? Because sometimes they're feeding on bigger fish. So 3 to 5 inches pretty much covers it. You're going to catch more big ones with bigger baits. So just remember that. If you don't want to catch a ton of little rat reds, use bigger baits. You're going to catch less fish, but they're going to be bigger. So I said the paddle tails that you want to fish with a jig, or maybe some weedless setup like this. But really what you want to fish with is Gulp. Nothing beats Gulp when it comes to these redfish. They have 4 sets of nostrils, which tells you a lot about their evolution. Means, and they got little bitty eyes for their size too. So they're kind of sniffing their way around the world, and nothing stinks more than Gulp. This is the Gulp 4-inch swimming mullet. Put this with the jig head, rig it weedless, whatever. White ones, then get yourself some root beer ones. You're all set. You're all set. That's all you really, really need. So if you can't get Gulp, go with your paddle tails. They'll still bite it. They're pretty, they don't care that much. And then the quintessential redfish lure. It's this one. It is a gold spoon, right? That's all you need right here. This weedless gold spoon. I don't remember who this is. Probably Johnson. That's who makes most of them that I get. That's what you need. That's all you need right there. And when the water is really shallow, pitch a top water at them. That's a skitter walk right there. Just kind of a natural looking thing. What else do I have over here? Got a Zara spook right there. Now, what do you want to catch them with? Well, I like something with a little more backbone when I am fishing with top water. So what I have here is a 7-foot medium heavy action rod. It's got a Mirror Lure Top Dog on it. It's got a 3500 series spin fisher. That's 10-pound braid, I think, and this is probably set up for snook, so it's a 30-pound leader, but you don't need that for redfish. You'd go 20, even 15, and you're fine. This is what you need for that. Or sometimes all you got to do is add a popping cork to your paddle tail or your Gulp, and this is your setup. You have it sitting underneath there. You have roughly 18 inches of leader in between your rattle cork or your popping cork, and the way you fish that, you just pitch it out, pop, pop, pitch it out, pop, pop, and you want to make sure that your lure is within, I don't know, this far at the bottom. I like it. Say there was oysters there and you're getting snagged at 18 inches, well, just move it 3 or 4 inches higher and try it, because you want it just above the bottom, because these redfish are always rooting around with their faces down. They're rooting around the mud and the oysters or the seagrass or whatever. that's how they eat. That's how they feed. So that you got to really be close to the bottom to be in their strike zone, unless the water is super skinny. And I'm telling you, they crush a top water. And I want to give these guys a plug. Heavy Artillery Baits. Come to find out, they live down the street from me. Some guy, he's just trying to start a business making lures, and these things are great. These are great soft plastics. Heavy Artillery Baits. They're on Facebook. They don't even have their they don't have an online store yet or a website, but you can get them online. They're great baits and very reasonable. But that's it. That's all you need for the perfect redfish tackle box. I hope it helps. Hope you catch more redfish. Thanks for watching. All right. Bye-bye.